Hi, this is Sonia with Artsy Solutions, and welcome to the hashtag Spooky Divas Challenge. And it's hosted by the ladies of 3 different Facebook groups, which is the Junk Journal Divas, Junk Journal Junction, and Scrappy 8 Facebook, Scrappy 8 Junk Journaling. And so you can enter to win into the drawing for these. All you have to do is participate and use the prompts and post in all 3 Facebook groups, and you get entries. And if you do all 10 prompts and post each one of your 10 prompts in all 3 Facebook groups, that's a total of 30 entries. And then there's also an additional way you can earn more entries. There's a little bingo challenge being handled on the Junk Journal Junction Facebook group. And I'll have a link in the description where you can see all that information. So today I'm going to do prompt number 7, which is Monster Mash, Bling, and Neon. And so I've gathered up some fussy cut images. I got these. This is from Kristen or Rama from her Etsy shop. And then these other little images, I just AI. And basically, I'm going to create, it's going to be like a little party. All these little monsters are going to have a little party. And for the color neon, or not just neon, the neon and bling, I'm going to soup up some of these little images. This is like a neon green, so that kind of passes as the color. And then for the bling, I'm just going to make these, I'm just going to add some, I was going to do resin, but I don't think that's just a bit too much. I'm not going to do resin. I'm just going to emboss these, and then that's going to be our bling. And I might even let the moon, I'm going to create like a scenery. And starting out, I'm just going to paint the background black, like I'm gonna water it down. It's gonna be like a watered down color black, almost like a watercolor, but this is, I'm using acrylic ink. This isn't watercolor, but I am watering it down. And I'm just gonna spread it on here just to kind of get that backdrop kind of dark. All right, so now I think I'm done. And we have our little characters on here, and it says we are having a ball, a disco ball, and the moon is basically the disco ball. And they're all dancing and having fun. And so we've satisfied our prompts. We have our monster mash, which is we have our different monsters, and they're having their little jamming session. We have bling, and if you look carefully, some of their little outfits have some bling on them. I don't know if I can get it to pick up good enough in the light, if you can see that or not. But yeah, they got some little bling. We got a little Michael Jackson wannabe over here with his gloves. And then we have some lights on here. These are kind of like neon, but then we have our color neon. So that's pretty much it for prompt number 7. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos, blog, and social media sites. And as always, I thank you guys so much for watching.